Hello friends, this is Minu. Welcome back to my channel Storytale. Merry Christmas to you all, and I really hope that you enjoyed this holiday because I surely did. I have finally completed all the books that I listed out for myself in my Christmas TBR video, and I'm actually proud of myself because I've done good. I have really done good. I have set out for myself 7 books that were based around Christmas, and I've finally completed all of them. I've already uploaded the first part of this Christmas video where I've already reviewed 4 books that I had kind of mixed feelings about. I loved the one book that was, of course, by Jay Award. I love that book. But other 3 books, I liked them, didn't like them. I mean, of course, I have some issue with Inner Holidays by Christina Lawrence. But other than that, I really enjoyed reading all of those 4 books, even though I have some mixed feelings about some books. But still, I enjoyed them. But in this video, I'm going to tell you about 3 books that I absolutely loved. I loved all 3 of them. The first part of Christmas Reads was spoiler free, and I'm going to keep it that way. I'm going to keep this video spoiler free too. I don't want to ruin for you guys because these books are actually amazing. To be honest, there are not much spoilers to give anyway because these books are not something that are going to make you brainstorm. This is actually a very light and easy read and something that you can read for Christmas because, of course, like I said, it is best and perfect for the Christmas. So now without wasting any more time, let's get into the video. So the 5th book on my Christmas TBR was Finding Love at the Christmas Market by Joe Thomas. This book was so amazing that I fell in love with it instantly. The Christmas vibe around this book is just so great. It was actually the most Christmassy book for me because it celebrated every tradition, every ritual around Christmas, and the whole market that it showed. It was just beautiful. Everything about it was just perfect and beautiful. All the characters are well written in this book, and every character was given a little bit of time, and I loved it. Even the side characters had some kind of backstory, which I loved, which you do not get in a Christmas book, to be honest. But this book had it. I especially liked the main character, Connie. I think I really enjoyed reading her. She was a very down-to-earth girl, and she was such a nice person. I actually liked reading about her, and I was actually rooting for her and William because I really liked them both together. Both of them were perfect for each other. And even the other side character, Heinberg, you actually feel for him. You feel for his tragedy that he has been through, and you actually kind of feel for him. He's not just a shallow side character or just a love interest that she's supposed to date before meeting her perfect one. So that is not just the role for him. He has been given a little bit of character. Even the elderly characters, all of them were so funny and so nice and so adorable. So I really like that. I loved this book altogether. Of course, this also has a Hallmark movie feel to it, and it is kind of that way. I'm pretty sure I have seen similar kind of story like that, but still I do not mind it because this was such a breezy read. I loved reading it. It was so light and so fast paced. It did not drag for even a second, and I actually enjoyed this. Of course, this book was not perfect, so I'm not going to give it 5 stars, but I am willing to give it 4 stars because even though the story was predictable and everything was predictable, I still loved it and I still enjoyed it, so I'm going to give it 4 stars. The 6th book on my list was The 12 Dates of Christmas by Jenny Bayliss. This was such a surprise read because I did not expect to like it this much. I actually fell in love with the storyline more than the characters. I also liked the characters. They were good. They were actually amazing. But the storyline, how unique it was, I just loved it. It was such a surprise read for me. I mean, it just came out of nowhere. I did not expect much from it. I just expected it to be a light-hearted read and a very short read for that matter. But still, it was such an amazing book for a Christmassy read, and I did not expect it to be so amazing. I fell in love with the story. I fell in love with the characters. I fell in love with the whole Christmas vibe of it. I just fell in love with this book. Every day that Kate Turner goes to is actually very unique and very refreshing. You do not get bored for even a second in this book because, of course, it was so fast paced and so well written. Again, it was not a drag. It did not drag for even a second for me, and I actually loved it. I enjoyed all the dates. I think it was very funny at certain places, and I also enjoyed the romance. The romance at the center of it is also very nice and, of course, predictable, but still you kind of enjoy it. You kind of enjoy the banter that the both of the main character goes into, and you actually like it, and it's again a refreshing read. It was such a good read and I actually enjoyed it. So I'm actually recommending it to read it this holiday season because this is the perfect book for a Christmas, and I think you should really pick it up. The best thing about Finding Love at the Christmas Market and this book is that there are actually recipes at the back of the book. The authors are actually kind enough to give you the recipes of the dishes that these characters make in the book, and I think that was an amazing addition. I have not tried these recipes yet, but if you have, do let me know in the comments down below which one and and what you thought about it. For me, 12 Days of Christmas is 4.5 stars because even though it was not perfect, it was the book that I enjoyed the most of all the books that I've picked up for Christmas TBR, and I loved it so much that I want you to pick it up and read it for the holidays. The last book on my list is a Christmas classic, and I can understand why, because this was again an amazing read. The book is A Christmas Carol by Charles Dickens. Throughout the course of my life, I've heard so much about this book that it's such an amazing classic. It is such a Christmas classic, and I hear most about it during the Christmas. And even though I did not know about the story much, I did know the gist of it. I'm pretty sure I have read or heard the story a little bit before in some movies or some serial. I do not know, but I've heard about it, and I actually think that the story was amazing, and it is something that is more emotional and of course very different from all the other books that I've read. It was more something that actually tugs at your heart. It makes you feel what is the meaning of Christmas year. It is not cheery and happy for everyone. There are so many people who suffer throughout the year, and Christmas of course does not change that, but Christmas brings a little bit hope to their heart because they believe in Christmas miracle and think that everything's gonna be better next year. And I think that is the most amazing thing about Christmas, that it brings a little bit of joy, a little bit of happiness for you to feel that hope, and I think that is the best thing about Christmas. A Christmas Carol is about Scrooge, who is a little bit grumpy around this season. He does not believe in the joy of Christmas. He does not believe anything good comes out of Christmas. He thinks that every year Christmas comes and does not bring any happiness to anybody. It's just a tradition that fools celebrate. Throughout his life, he has only thought about money and everything that comes with it. He does not care about anyone's love or anything about it, and that can be because he has been so lonely throughout his life. During his childhood, he was not invited for the holidays, and every day around Christmas was not actually a good experience for him, so that is why he was kind of grumpy around it, and I can understand why. But when his friends and other three ghosts come to visit him to make him see the error of his ways and to make him see his past, present and future, then he realizes what he was missing, the whole spirit of Christmas and the joy that comes with it, and that is when he starts to change. The every backstory that came with Scrooge and the past that he showed was very interesting. I loved the whole story of Tiny Tim. I think that was very heartbreaking, and I liked that. I loved all the little stories and the lesson that came with this book, and for such a short read, it did pack so much in it. I'm actually kind of amazed at how Charles Dickens has done so much in such little, and I'm actually amazed by it. This book was so difficult for me to read because it was such an old English, and there are so many sentences that I could not keep up with. It was actually a little bit hard for me, so after reading the book, I actually had to see the cartoon to understand it a little bit more better. Understood the gist of it than the whole story, but still there were certain parts that I could not understand. I had to watch the cartoon version of it, and I actually loved that bit too. For me, this book was a 5-star read, not only for the story but because of the lesson that it was trying to teach you. This book tells you what Christmas is all about, and I think we should all know that Christmas is not only about happiness but also about giving happiness. That completed a list of all the books that I've read for Christmas, and I have done very well because I have completed all the books before Christmas, and I'm actually proud of myself. This is the most that I've read for a theme video, and I actually enjoyed it. I loved the whole experience. I loved reading this season and everything that comes with it. So that wraps up my Christmas read. I really hope you enjoyed it because I surely did. Do not forget to tell me what you thought of this video and all your Christmas reads, and of course do not forget to subscribe and click that bell icon if you want to get notified of my future videos. Until next time, have a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.